Hi guys and welcome to Sons of Cain. This is the second video in the Mark Brown series.
In this one what we're looking at is pushing waves, so we'll be going through that with Mark and showing different ways that you can teach this to people with different abilities.
As from a previous video guys, you know that we went up to Mill Hill Dojo with the blind sensei Mark Brown.
As we're training, as he has an interest in Tai Chi, I have a bit of experience with that, and we're showing him the pushing waves technique, which we liken to creating waves on the top of a pool, creating energy and creating techniques. Okay. As we've seen with that technique with the cane, what I'm going to do is enhance it. But what I'm going to do is teach pushing waves. It's a Qigong or Tai Chi exercise. This is the way I was taught to do it. There are many variations, and I've been doing it since 1993, and I think I'm probably halfway there to getting it how I like it. So it's going to take me a long time, but I've just shown Mark, and now we're going to teach this to him in a way we haven't thought about this before. But so I'm going to teach Mark this. So what I'm going to ask Mark to do is put one foot in front of the other, sort of a half Zenkutsu-dachi, hand Zenkutsu-dachi slightly. What I'm going to do is match him, so he's going to put his hands on my shoulders. So he's got his palms nicely down. So what we're going to do first, all the weight's going to go on our back leg, so we're going to drop away, sink our weight down onto the back leg, and have our left toes coming up. We call this the switch. Our hands are going to be in, palms down, and we're going to push like we're pushing across the surface of water. And as we push, the weight goes onto our front leg, and as we extend, our back heel comes up. So our palms are nice and level across the surface of the water. I'm going to drop my shoulders a bit on that, but so as I come back, the weight's coming back onto my leg, my arms are coming back, and I finish the motion with my feet coming up, my hands transitioning, and I push forward again. So we're keeping this rocking motion. Relax the shoulders down. I've got this bad habit of raising my shoulders everywhere. Sinking your weight from your centre. Okay, as you breathe in, as you come back, out as you're pushing out. Okay, and then you'll feel the rhythm. And I can feel Mark's hands already are getting very hot on my shoulders.
Obviously with Wolf, with energies,
yeah.
Chi, it doesn't matter if it's prana or anything like that, it's still...
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Reiki master teacher, and so I can feel the energy coming through.
You can feel my breath on his back of his neck.
Yeah.
But Chris is going to do just the motion of what to do, and I'm going to hold onto his shoulders here, but I could feel his elbows probably to do it, or his hips. But for this purpose I'm going to do this because it's warming him up as well. So, right, so if you want to go over there, Chris.
Yeah.
So we're moving forward and back. And what I'm doing when we're moving forward, I'm going into a bubbling spring for the cat stance, and then I'm raising on my heel, I'm raising my toes on the backward motion. Forward motion into a reverse cat stance, then back. And obviously you can see Chris there with the hand motions and this is actually gathering a lot of energy. Really powerful.
Yeah.
Kakato is obviously...
We call that, we say it's like a receiving stance. So like something's coming in, like you say you're grabbing, you're drawing them into your centre.
So what do you do with your hips, you then? Cause it's...
I drop them down and push them forward slightly. So the shoulders are down. So whereas cat stance nice and tall, this one's, if it was Wing Chun, let's say you would crunch. So you're crunching your core in, dropping your hips, dropping your shoulders. So if something's coming in straight away, we also, in Krav Maga, we call that hollowing out.
Yeah, because the breath is like...
Yeah, so you seal. But what our Sifu would say, you've crunched, you're taking it, you're swallowing it, you're absorbing it, and they're giving it back, so you're spitting it back.
Yeah.
So that's where that comes from.
Oh man.
But don't forget, train both sides. So if you're traveling with the left leg, always don't forget. So what we're going to do?
Would you be able to move forward with that, as in going if you did that and then?
So when we do it, so if I face the camera, so if we face the camera, so So I've got my left leg forward slightly, my right leg, my arms are out. So when I've done the full extension, what I do is I push out, so then my right leg is going to sweep round forward. So I've taken a half step forward in Zenkutsu Dash,
Right.
and then I'm drawing it back, and then I just continue. So I can move forward and push, and then if I'm stepping back, so you move, matching the arm movement with your legs move. So if, if you're coming back and you want to step back, you can draw it back, and then you can push your weight forward.
So you step through with it as well, like
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Because again,
You get more.
there's more
If it's like hitting through, so if you hit something like that, it's alright, but if you hit
through,
you're getting that.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, so if you take the cane again, okay, same grip as you had before, so slightly on top of the shaft, so a little bit lower. Yeah. So if I've done this double grab and you've brought it over and put it across the back of my hands, if you inadvertently clunk my head on the way round, that's considered a bonus. Okay,
Takes you off balance.
So if you draw that in, so pull that in tight. Now do pushing waves with it. So you step forward and drive forward. So you've dropped or so you step.
Forward.
Now if you bring your weight back and bring your toes up, like we did earlier,
I'm sinking.
I'm off balance, my posture's gone.
Yeah.
If you put the right amount of pressure on that, that hurts.
I mean, I've got that old head, but it's not.
Then you push waves forward and you just drive. So
Would you roll it as well?
You can roll it, and you actually can extend out, and you can hit anywhere on my top of my chest, shoulders, throat, face, teeth, nose, anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Wouldn't you roll it and push down to do something?
You can push it
So
down.
if I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be.
Yeah. So you can either do.
I just thought it'd do something we have to take you down or something, but no.
You can bring it down. You can bring it here. Mark's favourite saying is, "Cross the teeth, send them to the dentist."
Thanks for watching, guys. We really hope you like that.
As you can see, with pushing waves, a basic Tai Chi technique or Qigong technique, I learned a lot teaching Mark this because it showed me a different way of explaining it and doing it, and it was just a real good experience for us. If you do Reiki or Tai Chi or any such similar discipline, you'll understand what we're talking about. If you've never done it before, I hope this gives you a little insight into what you can do and how it can affect your techniques.
Don't forget, guys, we want to hear from you. Put your comments down below. Give us a thumbs up and a like.
As always, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, free the fear.